Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. Okay guys, let's jump into your spread. All right, so what I'm feeling from your very first row is something's gotta go. Okay, something's gotta go. Big time, because the very first card out is the Tower in reverse. All right, the Tower needs to fall, something falls. And then the other thing that really stands out is that you have the Hangman in the upright as well in your first row. These two cards tell me there is an attachment. You have an attachment to something that has to go. And the thing is that for some of you, it's a person, or it's this cycle. You have an attachment to this cycle of repeating a cycle, because this person could be a new person but have the same karmic energy that you've been dealing with. And you could be telling yourself that that's not the case, or this person is a little bit different from the last person, or the situation is a little bit different from the last situation, but it really is the same situation, okay? With just like new clothes, or, you know, new height, or a different weight, or whatever, or a different bank account, or something like that. But it's the same situation, okay? That's why the Tower is out here. The thing is, I feel like what could be driving you is the Hangman, all right? You're thinking or saying to yourself, something in my life is moving too slow. It's moving too slow, but the reason why you could be in a pause is because you still have an attachment to something that God, angels, your guides are waiting for you to let go. As soon as you let go of the attachment, you can speed up faster. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, right next to the Hangman, says you may be repeating a lesson that you haven't learned. So, like, guys, if you've learned the lesson, let your actions show. Because the way this energy comes up is as if you were in the class and like I was chewing gum and I was on my phone. But I don't even really feel that about you. I don't feel like you was chewing gum and being on your phone. I feel like you actually learned the lesson. You learned it, but you're repeating it, okay? Because, you know, there's something inside that you haven't released yet. These cards are, your major arcana, it's just 3. Tower, Hangman, Lovers, okay? This could sum up your whole reading for some of you, but, you know, I have your minor arcana to give it some more color. So, but we'll talk about we're going to be looking at the forest, and then we'll get into the trees. So this is something that definitely has to go. Something slow, not moving, a perspective change. Lovers is your path. It's time to choose your path, okay? This is the second, maybe third time that Lovers has come out, and I'm really feeling like choosing your path. Even for the Hangman, there is a sense of danger here, because I really feel like I'm talking to a starseed, all in all. There is a sense of danger here, because if you repeat this past, there's not even it's something negative trying to get at you, okay? There's something negative trying to get at you while you are in the midst of finally deciding to move towards your path. The negativity could be a repeat karmic cycle, but you may not even realize how much it would hurt or how hard it will be. I'm seeing a lot of red, which is your root chakra, which is talking about your security and your stability. And I'm seeing a lot of green, which is your heart chakra, okay? Your feelings, your emotions, everything that allows you, it governs the chakras above and the chakras below. We don't need this out of whack. See, I think something's trying to come at your heart. And as it hurts the heart, it's also going to hurt your stability. Don't waste your time with whatever this is. The other thing that the Hangman is telling you guys is that this energy will not boost you, speed you up until you let it go, whatever it is, a bad habit, a person, just repeating the same old karmic cycles. What they're saying is, you need, it says the bigger the move, the better. The bigger the move, the better for you right now, okay? Yes. Make a big change instead of repeating a cycle. That's the only way to break out of this cycle. Is some of you think like I can do both at the same time. I could be a brand new person or King of Wands. This card's playing two roles for me, but I could be a leader and I could somehow change and choose my right path, but low key kind of keep some of the same behaviors. Now, you could be progressing, but feeling like I'm not progressing fast enough, and that's on purpose. That's because your God is saying, until you truly let go of the attachment, I'm going to keep you right here. I'm going to keep you in this little space, like a little limbo space. That's what this hangman feels like, limbo. You'll be in limbo. Now, you reacting to limbo, choosing something outside of your true path is only going to hurt you. You right now are your own worst enemy. It's only you could be your own worst enemy right now. There's nobody, because what this looks like is you're choosing what to bring in your life. That's not God doing this or anybody else. It's you deciding, oh, so stuff won't move, or I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go do that. Fine. But don't blame nobody when it goes sour, because it's going to go sour. That's why they're encouraging you to let the tower fall, to just release the attachment. Hangman is also a sense of sacrifice. Okay, this is why I say I feel like I'm talking to a starseed. There's just some things in this world that you don't need to take part in. Okay, it's just not necessary for you. And you believe you need to do it because of either how you were raised or some form of experience that you had that stuck with you, and you felt like, I'm never gonna let that thing happen to me again, so I'm gonna act or be this way. And this stuff is not necessary for you. At all, because it has nothing to do with why you came. This King of Wands does, like I say, it plays two roles for me, but you really are a leader. This energy wouldn't even be asking for you to make such a sacrifice if it wasn't dire or there was a true need. And I know that there feels like a big selfishness in the world, in that, and this is what I'm seeing here. This is what you're going to end up falling into anyway if you go backwards. There could be a big selfishness in this world, and you feel like I don't receive what I deserve back, and now you want me to sacrifice for the greater good. The Tower and the Ace of Wands says when you make the sacrifice, you receive something better, you gain more. It could be very well could be the relationship you want, but also a higher elevation in your spirit. I'm really trying to tell you guys on a more of an esoteric, spiritual sort of way. You were not, I said this before, you were not put down on this earth to reincarnate here again and repeat cycles. You have an energy, your heart is very, very pure. Very pure is what's coming up in this reading with this Hangman Lover's energy. That, let me get this right, because I really want you to get this right, okay? Your heart is pure, and you're meant, use this heart, this green energy, it's meant to actually help you. It's very dense down here. It's really, really dense. And I know the confusion of, I don't know my path, or why is all this stuff always happening to me and all that kind of stuff really can get to you. But I know your intuition tells you you're greater than your experiences and what you've gone through, right? So that's our saving grace, is our intuition, our psychic ability, our internal knowing, because we came here to help things move along. We did not come here to stay. We didn't come here to stay. So when we pass, we're not meant to come back here. Actually, your soul, because of as much experience and progress that it already holds, would be very devastated if it realized that it's reincarnated and there's sort of a memory wipe. The ancients in Egypt called it the second death. They used to call it the second death of having your memory wiped because you weren't able to ascend. You're still, this Lovers is the ascension path. This is the ascension path. So I'm trying to tell you that, I know this looks like I'm not getting my way, so I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. But you really gotta remember who you are. Don't deceive yourself. Your two cards in like orange, yellow, which is giving me sort of solar chakra, are the Ace of Wands. I mean the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. It's telling me, one, you have something inside of you that you need to use, right? But don't deceive yourself about it. Be courageous and use whatever God is giving you, okay? Don't say I don't have that thing, or it's not happening for me, or I'm not blessed. That's not true. There's a struggle in your solar plexus about who am I? That's why you're willing to, I feel, negotiate your pure heart, okay, for things that are less than. Don't go rushing so fast because you feel like you don't know your path or out of place. Be still. Be still. Because this hangman tells me danger. Danger, okay? Give me a second. Just back on that. And I want you to know that there is an ascension process, like, you know, the tree of life and all kinds of things. There's movement, all right? Listen, we came all the way down here. We have to make our way back up. We have to make our way back up. I don't want you to eventually cycle back through this system again when it's not ready. I'm trying to tell you, we are pushing the change along, but changes happen slow. You reincarnate into a system that hasn't fully changed, you're always going to feel out of place. For real, you're always going to be this high beaming spirit in an arena that does not fit you. So do your job now. Let's get it right now. Okay, let's get it right now. Because you know you're special. Your dreams tell you you're special. The different instances in your life, whatever is changing in your life, whatever is asking you to drop something, because there's going to be like a greater growth for you, you know? So let's stop playing with our life like this, okay? We're going to drop this. We're going to drop it, okay? So now, on a mundane level, if we're talking about just the relationships, okay? The King of Wands is sitting over the Lovers, and then that's sitting over the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a love that's very passionate. There could be a very strong sexual connection between you and another person, but eventually this person is going to cheat because they have no discipline. See, you so ready to be like, yo, I just want somebody to love me. Even the Lovers next to the Six of Wands, which I almost thought was like, wait, what's going on? Is this good? It's not. Is that somebody could be showing you a lot of attention right now, okay? A lot of attention, could be sexual attention, whether or not you are entertaining this person or you're already in it, dealing with it. They're showing you a lot of attention right now. But remember, outside of the King of Wands being you as a leader, the King of Wands as this other person means that eventually this person's going to say, yeah, I'm showing you a lot of attention, but I like attention, okay? Adjacent to the Six of Wands, King of Wands, I like attention, and whoever gives me attention, I like to give it to them back. This person is going to sleep with whoever they want to sleep with, but they might try to mask it by giving you a lot of attention. This person also could be handsome or pretty or whatever the case may be, King of Pentacles in reverse, but they're only about the surface things. There's no Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. So I was going to talk about jealousy, but the Four of Pentacles in reverse could tell me that this person is jealous of you. This is the other thing about your pure heart. You know, you guys are in the midst of doing things that some of you, it is gaining traction, not probably going as fast as you want, but your energy is, people get jealous about your energy. Even if you're not totally succeeding, you have a high vibe energy. Okay? See, because this, it's almost like two things, like this, all this red I'm seeing, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. It's energy, it's stability, and your person could feel like you ground me. You give me a sense of safety. But it's be careful with people like that, because you make them feel secure, and when they feel secure enough, they go and run out and wild out because they think they have a base, right? You, on the other hand, could also be feeling a sense like maybe that's what it is. Both of you guys' root chakra is calling out to each other for some grounding, right? To keep me down. Just Just because this person isn't as spiritual as you doesn't mean they're not feeling the effects of, you know, this 3D reality and how far we've gone and separate we've become, you know? So they're looking for grounding too, just like you, but you have a mission and a pure heart, and they will not appreciate that about you. That's the thing here. I have a note about that. Yeah, it says, if you want to be with a particular person, oh, right. If you want to be with a particular person, you have to wait. Okay. So if you guys are choosing to be with somebody because there is someone else, you know, you feel an affinity to, but it's just not time yet. And you're like, I'm not going to wait on them. And you go, you know, another route. I wouldn't do that. It's also saying if you are looking for your divine soulmate, you have to wait. It doesn't mean that they're not coming. It's just there's a particular time, right? Give me a second. Sacrificing for the greater good. It's not time for you to get into a relationship. It just isn't time. It's your chakras being out of balance that is making you want to either hold on to a bad habit or rush into a relationship to make yourself feel grounded. Okay, that's what that is. You really, and that's the other thing you're going to see. You could already be talking to somebody and know like, yo, you were showing me all this attention, but for some reason, something's not feeling right anymore. It's not feeling right. Yep, because it's not time. And you know I'm here for a different purpose. Someone sees you as a fantasy and not as the real you. That's why I keep talking about your heart. They can only feel what you are, but they can't see what you are. They only know how to react to you out of their filters. You're going to end up getting used, right? Only as a fantasy, only as something that feels good, but they dumb. This is, oh, man, just don't get with no dummies, people that don't understand you, people to where they're not on your wavelength. And I use that word broadly because, I mean, the person you could be talking to, well, he's not dumb, but these are spiritually unaware people. They don't care about what you care about. They don't care that you feel like you have a mission or a goal. That sounds like whoop to them. Okay? Like, it means nothing. And after a while, you're going to figure that out. And you're going to have to choose, you know, do I think it's just some womp or is it real? You know, is my life and my spirit and my soul real to me? Is it real enough for me to sacrifice bullcrap? No more deception. This person will deceive you if it is a person or an idea or a job you're running back to or a family member you're running back to. Whatever this is for you, there's no point in being misunderstood. Okay? There's no point. Why be around people who don't understand you, who don't appreciate you? The other thing is, whoever this person is, friend, lover, family member, you make their ego feel good. You really boost their ego up. You may either you're giving something already, or just your actual time and attention really boosts their ego. I don't know if they've even mentioned that to you already about how your energy makes them feel. Man, oh man. But I'm trying to tell you something. Unless you make a big change, you might be staying in this hangman mode a little while longer. If you keep getting upset about being in hangman mode and reacting negatively, you only allow your enemy to get closer to you. Okay? It only draws in the enemy. I'd rather you just make a big change. That's what I'm saying. You know, this Ace of Wands energy could be a new job or a project. Whatever in your life that is totally different, that you've never done before, you should do that now and make that your primary focus. Make that your primary focus, not a relationship. Please, not a relationship. Don't resurface friendships that have been falling to the wayside. Just focus on something new. Give it all your energy, because that is going to slingshot you. Okay? Otherwise, you will just stay in this, I think I'm going forward and now I'm going back, and then you'll just be doing this back and forth, back and forth. It's time that we move. It's time to move. Definitely. Because somebody is either only concerned with money or taking up your energy. Okay? Even 5 of Pentacles tells me sacrifice, abandon something. Something needs to be abandoned or sacrificed. Because look, Ace of Wands in reverse, you're going to miss an opportunity in the wrong place, holding on to the wrong things. I have something for you, but you won't take it. Grab it out of my hand. Why can't you take it? Right? Right. Look, failure. Seven of Wands in reverse. That's a failure. Something not obtained. Being beat by your enemies. This is being beat by your enemies. Man, somebody that you thought was a magician in reverse, a liar, thought was your lover, your friend. They're going to defeat you. Injustice. This is imbalance. This is not supposed to be occurring. Not at all. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. No love. No love. And this should not even be the focus right now. Man, okay? So, for who it resonates, take it and remember who you are, and if it's like, oh, but Justin, I don't really see a clear path. I'm gonna tell you, the clearest thing you need to do is take out the trash, drop the attachments, and your path will be made clear. You will be able to get out of this sort of, what did I call it? Limbo mode. All right. I'm trying, for some of you, you are not going to see your path or how to get further down your path until you drop something. You have to totally drop it. Okay. I've been given the same message too. You just have to drop it. All right. And that's the only way you'll move forward. It's really, really important. But I'm trying to tell you, it's more so important for your soul. It's your soul's growth. All this love stuff we worried about, if you only knew your real power and full potential, this would be so secondary. So secondary. All this I'm lonely stuff, that wouldn't even be on your mind. You would get to work. But I see, it's like, well, I want to get to work. Well, the only way you could truly get to work, you got to drop this thing, because you can't get to work and be doing whatever is going on the side at the same time. That could be causing mental fog, mental block. Why can't I stick with something? It's because you're still holding on to something. Let it go. Let it go. The bigger the change, the better. The bigger the change, the better. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. If you would like a 30-minute recorded reading, go ahead and email me your name and date of birth after you pay using Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. I will record your reading and email you a link back. The updated Patreon playlist is in the description box below. Guys, I think I'm going to do a group reading on the 1st and the 15th of December because, later on in the month, it's, holiday stuff. Because usually I do it on the 15th and the 30th. But let's do this coming Wednesday on the 1st, and then the next, I guess maybe 2 weeks away. It'll be, the 15th is on a Wednesday, the 1st is on a Wednesday, and they'll both be at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, that way we'll get 2 in the month of December because we only had 1 in the month of November. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you. I will catch you guys in the next one.